So, I think I'm going to leave it in Kalispell. Come up with a plan Z.
He probably doesn't know who Alf is.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, well, it's been a long day. Our doctors and dentists, I think I've told you this before, are all in the Kalispell area still. And so today, Stephanie and I left and headed towards Kalispell. We were going to stay the night, and she has her wisdom teeth to pull out in the morning. I just got my truck back on yesterday. I got it back yesterday. They replaced an injector. All was good. It seemed to be running okay. And then on the way here, it started to act up again. So, I think I'm going to leave it in Kalispell. Tomorrow I'm going to head over to the mechanic that I used here for several years and see if they have availability, if I can leave it here. We'll figure it out in the morning. I guess for now we're just hanging out in the hotel room. She's watching Christmas movies on Hallmark, and we'll get some sleep and tackle this whole thing tomorrow. So, well, good morning, guys. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. As you are aware, we made it to Kalispell. We're at the Country Inn and Suites out by the airport, and I'm letting Stephanie sleep this morning. She had to fast starting at midnight, so if she wakes up too early, it's probably going to drive her crazy that she can't eat. So anyway, I got to make some phone calls, see if I can find a place for my truck to live and come up with a plan. What are we at? Z? Anyway, it's going to be a good day. So even in the face of trials, I choose to have joy and look to the Lord who has all things in his hands. So with that, let's have a great day, and we'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, we made it, guys. We're at not Vision Clinic. Wrong appointment. What's it called? Place that does wisdom teeth extraction.
They always make you fill out like a Bible worth of information.
Well, happy Friday. Happy fall. I'm sure that not everybody's driveway looks like this. It's very pretty, but they're in the house too. There's leaves, even upstairs. I'm not sure how they got up there. The kids are arguing because we need to take a drive to pick Phil up. As I assume he's informed you so far, his truck is not doing well. Again, we just got it back from the mechanic and now it is become an issue. So we are gonna go meet with them. They're a few hours away, and that way if the truck does want to poop out, then we'll be there to rescue them. In the meantime, we have to make a 3-hour drive, and the kids are arguing about who gets shotgun and whether or not they should switch halfway, and I'm thinking I should leave them home. How do you guys work that? Let me know in the comments. If you have multiple kids and you take a short road trip, a long road trip, do they Rochambeau? Do you have assigned seating? Do you just listen to them bicker in the back seat because somebody's sitting in somebody else's favorite seat? I don't know, when they were little, you know, we put their car seat, that's just where they sat, but now they're big and they can sit in multiple places, and it's, I don't want to say an issue, but it is a topic of conversation every time we get in the car. So I want to know from you, what do you guys do? Maybe it'll help us out. Let's get out of here.
Got Stephanie all checked in. She is sound asleep right now and getting 3 wisdom teeth pulled. 1 on the upper right and 2 on the bottom. So she should be out in about 45 minutes or so is what they said. I just talked to my mechanic, and he's going to take a look at this. So we're going to take it over there so we can drop it off, and we'll meet Jess there. And that way we have a way home. Dogs are situated in the kennel, so that is a good thing. What else? I think the rest of the day besides that, we'll probably just hang out at the hotel. The kids will swim. There's a hot tub. Stephanie will take it easy. I think that's about it. So with that, I am going to sit here and watch YouTube videos while I wait for Stephanie. Jess is packing up the car. Let's go check on her. Talk to you soon.
So this week, I got a package in the mail. It was about the size of a coffee mug, honestly. It was about that big. And I thought, I didn't order anything. I have no idea what's going on. So I just set it there because it was addressed to both Phil and I. And I didn't worry about it. He came home and he's like a child. I was very excited. And so he ripped right out into it. And it was a bag of Magnolia Press pecan coffee from my mother-in-law. Well, it says it's from both mom and pop, but he despises coffee like nobody's business. So I know that he supported it, but he definitely wasn't encouraging it. Anyways, the pecan coffee from Magnolia Press in Waco, Texas is so good. And so, since Phil left and I got to make coffee by myself this morning, for myself, pecan coffee for me, and it will last me a little while because I'll probably only be able to drink it when he's not home or on the weekends after the teenagers take over the coffee pot. Anyways, that was my surprise for the week, and it was so amazing, and then it made this morning and all the stuff that's going on today just that much better. So I just heard from Phil, and I don't know if he's filled you guys in with getting to Stephanie's appointment, but she went in like a champ. She was a little bit nervous with the whole conscious anesthesia, I think is what they're calling it, but it still meant needles, which she didn't like. So she went into it like a champ, and hopefully she'll be hysterical when she comes out, because that's what I think will happen. Anyways, we're going to keep going so we can rescue them, and we'll check in with you guys a little bit later.
And as you can tell, she really likes the pecan coffee.
It's true.
Well, she did it. Her face is dumb. She thinks it's really funny. She keeps poking her face. But she did great. And she is super thirsty and super hungry. So we are headed right now. We're going to go unload the truck into the hotel room and then go get her a milkshake because she deserves it. And we got to go pick up a prescription. And then we're going to meet Jess and the kids at the mechanic place and get my truck taken care of. So looks like we'll be back to Kalispell sometime shortly to come get my truck, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's go check on Jess. She is driving, I believe, over here. I think last I heard she just got to Thompson Falls, so we'll check back in a little bit.
I don't think Guns N' Roses is necessarily good study music.
It is.
Have you ever been driving and get stuck in traffic or come about construction and all you can think of is this is going to ruin my day, and your blood starts pumping and you get anxious because you want to be somewhere or need to be somewhere? And in that moment, you really just need to take a breath and almost be grateful for the interruption, because a lot of times it will slow things down and put you in a different perspective, and maybe even be a safe haven for you to not be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So I asked Stephanie where she wanted a milkshake. She said that she wanted Five Guys. Sometimes you just have to breathe, right? Breathe and smile, breathe and smile. But we're gonna go have some lunch and wait for Jess and then go meet her, drop off the truck, go from there. At least they have a pool and a hot tub.
Oh, wow.
And a water slide. So we'll have some fun. See the bright side of things. But for now, time for milkshakes.
This is really hoping because I can't feel it.
Look who I found.
Oh my gosh, hi. How are you? Great.
I'm not sure if they can answer you. We'll have to answer you in the comments. You have to comment below.
Oh, yeah, how are you? Yeah, I want to know now. How are you? Because we're fine. We're together and we're down to one vehicle. So pray for me, please. Thank you. Because I don't know how long we're down to one vehicle. And that takes your sense of freedom away. I feel like I'm 16 again.
Out of all the diesel mechanics that I've ever used, this is the one that I trust the most. So he's going to take a look at it, figure out what's going on, and let me know. So I'm not going to focus on the negative aspect. I'm just going to focus on positivity and the good stuff and go from there, because there ain't nothing you can do about it. So it is what it is. So with that, we are all back together. She just got into town. We are going to meet her folks. It is insane. I was telling Steph earlier, I haven't been to Kalispell since July. So you come into town and you kind of have a new set of eyes, because you can see change, right? When you are in a place for all the time, you can see change, but it doesn't seem like it's changing as much. So it's just crazy. And you can see the difference in the areas. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're really close to Kalispell, so you would think that it would be very similar, and in a lot of ways it is, but in a lot of ways it's not. So it's been interesting to see, but we're going to go enjoy some family and then see what's next. So we'll talk to you in a little bit.
What is this?
Alf.
It's your fault. This is who?
Alf.
Half of the world probably doesn't know who Alf is. Curious, but what's special about Alf for you too?
We watch it together.
Wow. Are you excited?
Yes.
We're on our way home. It's early. We're tired. Her base is swollen. I think they slept okay. He's had to sleep on the floor because this wasn't part of the plan and there was not enough beds.
But it was a nice couple of days. We got a pretty good hotel, decent breakfast.
So we were by the airport. And did the plane wake you up? So at home we have train. Here it was just a really giant plane, I guess.
But we are headed home. We took a little bit longer route just because there's road construction that I don't want to feel like sitting in it. So we will head home, regroup, and my guess is Jess and I will be headed down sometime soon to come get my truck.
We'll let you know when we know what's going on with the truck, but...
Yep, but for now we're going to head home, get the dogs, regroup.
Reschedule some things maybe, since the car will be with him at work, so that changes a little bit what we do during the week. So we'll get creative because this isn't the first time this has happened not to us, but you know, it makes you appreciate the gifts that you've been given, because not everybody gets to have a 2-car or 3-car family. So
well, and I was thinking about this last night. It always reminds me, you know, our truck has 238,000 miles on it, and this stuff starts happening. You know, we've had a pretty good repair bill this last 12 months with it, but you know, I couldn't buy a truck for anywhere close to what I have spent over the last, even 5 years on it. So even with the repair bills that we have, it has still driven us all over this country.
Cheaper than a car payment.
Way cheaper than a car payment. So I'm happy to do it for now, and eventually it'll have to get replaced, but not anytime soon. So I'm just grateful that I have a good truck.
Yep. So that's about it for now. We appreciate you being with us, and we would love it if you would subscribe and like and share. Comment below, like, have you ever been through something like this? We'd like to support each other, hear your stories, support you guys in what you're doing as well. I think the camera just broke. I don't know. Oh, we're still going. We're good. Technology is not my thing. Anyway, with that, have a good day.
That was so awesome.
Have a good week. Stay positive.